Hey everybody, I'm doing a Let's Play of South Park Stick of Truth. As you can see, I have played this game a lot in the past, and I haven't played it for a while. I didn't even own it, but it was on sale for like $10, so I'm like, I want to play that again, and do a Let's Play, so that's what we're doing.
In the lands of Zara, the humans of Koopa Keep struggle to stay alive, as they are attacked by the wicked drow elves of Larnia. Darkness falls, as the humans beg their king to save them, a noble king known only as the Grand Wizard. For 1,000 years, the battle has been waged, with only the bravery of the Grand Wizard to protect his human followers. But even though the Wizard King is so undeniably cool, the drow elf armies continue their attacks. They seek the humans' most treasured relic, the Stick of Truth. But the tides of war soon change, as news of a new kid spreads throughout the land. In order to save the humans, the Grand Wizard must get to the new kid, before the drow elves can manipulate his mind, and use him to take the sacred relic from human hands. For whomever controls the stick, controls the universe.
No, this is such a great game. Better than Fractured Butthole. I still thought Fractured was good, but this is just the better game out of the two. Talk more about that later. I always make the same character. I change his clothes. You know, sometimes I wear different shirts and stuff. I'm just gonna go with something simple. I'm gonna go with a green shirt and jeans. So this is how I look if I were a South Park character. This is definitely me, so if anyone was wondering, not that they were. Anyway, yeah, it's a great game, obviously. I gotta say, out of all these adult cartoons like Simpsons and Family Guy and everything, South Park is, I think, easily the best. I do like King of the Hill too, but I think South Park is consistently
I think that's everything.
better than all those
We did
others.
it, hun. We're really moved in.
It's a new beginning for us. Things are finally going to be good.
Do you really think it will be better for him?
They won't look for him here. We just need to make sure he doesn't attract any attention. Come on, let's see how he's doing.
Sweetie? Hun, you all dressed?
Hey, champ. How do you like your new room? I know it's a big change for all of us, but, son, do you remember why we moved to this quiet little mountain town? He doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember at all.
That's good he doesn't remember.
Sweetie, we want you to have lots of fun here. Why don't you go out and make some friends?
Right, get outside and play, son. Like normal kids.
We've got some money for you on the kitchen counter, sweetie. Just be back before it gets dark.
Yeah, we love you too.
Obviously, as you can see, you never talk in this game. Well, technically you do. At one point. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know. I like The Simpsons, but I think everyone can agree that it was just, after 10 seasons, it just became terrible. Pretty much everyone I talk to that's, you know, a Simpsons fan, I'll say the same thing, that around season 10 it started getting terrible.
Go on outside, sweetie.
So yeah. Like I said,
son,
I like
get out there, make
King of the
friends.
Hill also, but I think I would have to say South Park, you know, has been on so long and it's consistently good. And yeah, Family Guy was just, I don't know, the first few seasons were like, okay, but I don't know. I just didn't find that show very funny. Like,
Drow elf? Banish stay to the forest. Hey, no fair. That's cheating. I'm gonna tell my mom.
Thanks, kid. I didn't realize he had a health potion. My name is Butters the Merciful. I'm a paladin. I live right next door to you. We should be friends.
Yay.
Now that we're friends, you should speak with the Wizard King. He's been talking about your arrival. The wizard lives this way, in the greenhouse, over there.
Oh, like, I didn't realize
Hey, where
until
you
just
from?
recently that
Where'd you live before moving here?
Carbon talks about the Grand Wizard in that opening
You like Colorado?
video, which obviously is like a KKK reference. Played this game so many times before and never realized that until just the
hail
other day.
Grand Wizard!
Right there.
So,
Grand
you are
Wizard,
the new
that's-
kid. Your coming was foretold by Coldwell Banker. I am the Wizard King. But the time for talk is not now. Let me show you my kingdom.
Oh, who's your new friend, Eric?
Shut up, Mom. Not now. Don't talk to her. She's not part of the game.
Oh, this game's so wonderful. Such
Welcome to the kingdom of Koopa Keep.
such a rare gem.
Our weapon shop here is tended by Clyde, a level 14 warrior. Here you can see our massive stables, overseen by the level 9 ranger, Scott Malkinson, who has the power of diabetes.
The power of diabetes.
And here, of course, is the breathtaking and lovely Princess Kinney, the fairest maiden in all the kingdom. Don't ask why Kinney wanted to be a chick, it's just how he seems to be rolling right now. You may have heard of my deeds at the Battle of Stark's Pod.
My loyalty is as incurable as my diabetes.
So you can get a quest from Kenny. I might skip some dialogue. I'll try to not skip the important stuff. The quest is you just get a flower and you just obviously grab the flower like I just did. And then you get Kenny as a friend, so make sure you do that. And
You have been
alright.
sought out, new kid, because humans everywhere are in great danger. I need something from you, and in return, I am prepared to allow you into my kingdom. I know you are very excited. It's time for your first quest, but first, please tell us thy name.
Just gonna use my real name here.
You entered douchebag, is that correct?
This is great.
Are you sure you want to keep the name douchebag?
No.
Very well, douchebag. You will now choose
Very
a
well,
class.
douchebag.
Fighter, mage, thief, or Jew.
And the fact that they have Jew as one of the classes. That is still funny to this day. The first time I played it, I laughed so hard.
A mage is like a wizard, only not as cool.
Only not as
A
cool.
white thief? Never heard of one, but interesting. Jew, huh? So I guess we'll never really be friends. You look sneaky enough to be a thief. A mage is like a wizard, only not as cool. A white fighter? Haven't seen a good one of those in a while. A mage is like a wizard. A fighter has courage, honor, and the ability to kick fucking ass.
Right? So, in these types of games, whenever I have to choose a class like this, I never pick the fighter. The fighter is like the class that I choose, like, last. But after playing all the classes in this game, the fighter is clearly the best. Thief, which is ironically what I picked first, is, I would say, the worst of the 4 classes. It's just my opinion, but
We welcome to our kingdom, Douchebag the Fighter.
the thief
Now
is,
please,
I
go
think,
and
pretty
visit the weapon
terrible.
shop. Procure yourself a weapon and we shall teach you to fight.
This is all like a tutorial part here, but
Would you like to see my wares, weary traveler? Perhaps you would like to hear tips and rumors for $2?
now I know this is a waste, but it's funny, so I'm gonna choose tips and rumors.
Don't waste your money on tips and rumors.
Don't waste your money on tips and rumors. So we just have to buy this.
Lovely purchase.
And anyway, yeah, I think the thief is terrible. The mage and the Jew are actually, I'd say, both pretty good. I don't know which one I would say is better. They're both pretty equal in my opinion, but the fighter I think is easily
you
the
have
best
procured a weapon. Yes.
class.
It's now time to teach you how to fight. I want you to take your new weapon and, with the bravery of a noble knight, beat up Clyde. What? Kick Clyde's ass, new kid. What I do? I'm the king, Clyde, and the king wishes to be amused. Go on, new kid, kick his ass.
So like I said,
I'm
this
gonna
is all
kick your ass.
tutorial basically.
Clyde, you have to wait your turn. That's lame. No, Clyde, it's like olden times. You have to wait your turn. Like in the Middle Ages, Clyde. I know it's lame, Clyde, but that's how we're fucking doing it. Alright, douchebag, bash Clyde's face in. Don't be shy.
I might
Critical
skip some
hit.
of this dialogue just because, like I said, this is all kind of tutorial stuff, and it's been a while since I played
Oh,
this,
hell
but
yeah,
I think
Clyde's a
I
bitch.
remember
Alright,
the
Clyde's wearing
basic
armor. In
stuff.
order to hurt him, I want you to hit Clyde as hard as you can. Ah! Oh shit, dude, I think I see blood. Fucking nice, bro. It's exactly what you do to guys with armor like that. Okay, listen up. The key to surviving in battle is not to get hit in the bows. Clyde, it's your turn to attack.
Alright.
Suck it.
Don't get
Yes,
hit in the
that's what I'm
balls.
talking about. Dude, you're already way better than Clyde. Alright, it's time to use your heroic powers. Using douchebag, use your fighter ability to make Clyde pay for.
Alright, alright. I screw this up a lot, so...
Ah!
Oh, I got it that time. I don't know why, but I can't get the timing on that attack,
Way to wipe that
usually.
smile off his stupid face, douchebag. Die.
So, anyway, one of the reasons I was gonna say this game is so awesome is because it's one of the rare examples of,
I dodged that.
a video game, you know, based on a TV show or movie done
Dude, that was
right.
awesome! You were all like, beam, and Clyde was all like, nah, nah. Okay, you prove yourself worthy, douchebag. Now come inside the war tent and I shall let you see the relic. Well, here it is. The reason why humans and elves are locked in a never-ending war. The relic for which human and elf are willing to die. The Stick of Truth.
There it is.
Just 2 days ago, we took the stick back from the elves. Our kingdom was dying, but now it thrives. For whoever controls the stick controls the universe. Don't gaze at it too long, for its power is too much for mere mortals to look at. Now that you have seen the Stick of Truth, let's discuss your dues. Being a member of my kingdom costs $9.95 for the first week, $4 of which is tax deductible. Alarm! 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 Someone has sounded the alarm! 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 What is it?
The elves are attacking.
Oh my god! Defensive position!
Alright, this is mostly tutorial again, so I'm
Don't
gonna
let them
skip.
through! Give us the stick, humans! Fuck you, Drow Elf! Come and get it! Clyde, guard the Stick of Truth while we defend the fortress! Aye, aye! Aye, aye! We're not playing pirates, Clyde! Douchebag, this is your chance to prove yourself. Hold off the asshole elves at all costs!
God damn it.
I'm gonna skip the dialogue during these tutorials. I mean, it's funny, but it's
Do
just
it,
telling you
douchebag!
how to
Kick these elves'
play.
asses! You're wounded, douchebag! Potions will heal you. Here!
So you can use a potion. And he says something about you can only use one
Rules
per
say you can have one potion every turn.
turn.
Ask for this guy's fast, douchebag. Try to block all his attacks. Okay, if you block all the attacks, you get a counterattack. Look at your enemy on the ground. Weak and helpless. Kick the shit out of him.
right up the butt.
Awesome, you kicked his helpless ass. Now finish.
Alright, let's see. Try this on him. I was gonna say most, you know, video games, I'm sure everyone knows this, but most video games based on, you know, shows and TV or movies are so terrible. They're just cash
Great
grabs, you
job,
know.
douchebag.
Like the people that make them don't really seem to care about the actual, you know,
Kick their ass,
subject
dickhead. I got
matter.
your back. Ah.
But this one obviously was
You got this, douchebag.
made with Matt and Trey's,
Fuck
not
you.
just approval, but,
What are
whoops,
you waiting for, douchebag? That guy's just standing there.
not just approval, but they, clearly did all the
Oh, man, he's totally waiting
voices.
for you, dude. You can't just hit him like that.
They were directly involved
You
in,
need to try
you
a
know,
different tactic
making
to
this
damage him.
game.
Look at that archer hiding behind his friend like a wood. Sweet, now you can hit the guy in the back. Go for the pink mist. Yeah,
Which
bitch,
is
that's
part
what
of
you
the
get for
reason it's
fucking
so
with the
great.
game.
I also love that they
Feel my
did,
wrath.
that they made it a,
Careful, douchebag. That guy's ready for your arrows now. You gotta try.
an RPG. This game, or this works so well as an
Great job,
RPG.
douchebag.
A lot of the old South Park games, like, you know, when it was popular in the 90s, when it was newer, were so terrible. You know, there was some racing games
do this,
and
douchebag.
all kinds of stuff, which they might have got some of the original
that guy has a shield.
voices,
Shields are super.
but they were still terrible games. But this one and Fractured Butthole are both great games. Like I said, this one's better, I think, than Fractured Butthole, but they're both still great. What did I do? I don't know what I did.
That's it. Now finish him.
Okay, I will.
Now.
Whoops. Oh, never mind. And I love that they had such, you know, close involvement in the making of this game, because it really shows that it's
Fall back, I
Yes!
just like an episode of the show.
Asshole elf! Better luck next time! Na 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 na! We still control the universe! It's God. What? The stick of truth. The elves got it. That was your one goddamn job, Clyde! To guard the stick of fucking truth! Clyde,
Whoops.
you are hereby banished from space and time! What? No! You can't do that! Yeah, I can! You're banished and lost in time and space!
Yeah, go home, Clyde.
You fought bravely on the battlefield, douchebag.
Yeah, if you can make me a douchebag, like you sure can fight.
Shut up, Scott. Nobody cares what you think. Anyways, we have a bigger problem now. The Stick of Truth has been stolen, and we must assemble our entire army in order to get it back.
But our three best warriors still haven't reported for duty, my king.
Our newest member can take care of that. Douchebag, I want you to go out into the neighborhood and find my greatest warriors, Token, Tweak, and Craig. I'm texting their pictures to your personal inventory device now. But beware. The lands outside are full of marauding drow elves, monsters, and sixth graders. Be sure you're well equipped. Now go! And send my warriors here! Fighters, go with him.
Okay. So let's see. I know you can get fast travel stuff. I don't think I can buy anything.
You want me to fight with you? Yes, I'm minding the shop now. You need any weapon? You name it, we'll sell it.
Oh wait, I can. Let's see. I think I want the Warrior's Scimitar.
All yours.
And maybe Clyde's helmet? No, because I think
Good choice.
I think my headband is better than adds 1 armor. Oh, but I do more damage against stunned targets. But I kind of feel like that helmet would be
How may I
better.
be of service? Here's what we're selling today. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna buy this. I can always switch back if I want to. I look like a chode though.
You kids be careful now.
So, I guess this would be a good time to talk about why this game's better.
This is the king's room. I don't think we're supposed to be in here. What exactly are you looking for?
Don't worry about it, Butters. So, this game has... So the two main reasons I like this game better is the storyline
This is where the magic happens. Last week, Carmen's mom was
still
doing the Q-Man, having a whole
works,
lot of magic.
even if you
Hand
haven't...
magic and butt magic.
Even if you haven't seen a lot of the
This is where Carmen
episodes.
does magic.
In
Nothing but
Fracture,
wizards,
I
potions,
feel
and
like
wizards do.
if you
Oh,
didn't
looks like
see a
you
lot
forgot
of
the brushes.
specific episodes, you won't get a lot of the jokes. But I don't think it's the same with this game. I feel like you can, you know, if you've seen South Park even a few times, I think you can basically... I always get Rochambeau. just because this is a great ability, especially when you upgrade it. Anyway, like this storyline works even,
We aren't allowed to go into the street. It's such an open world up
like
there,
I
so
said,
once we
even
hurt.
if you haven't seen,
Those are holy icons from the Orient. Legend has it that he who can collect enough will be rewarded.
if you haven't seen a lot of the
Wizard King says I'm too ginger to be one of the humans, but Paladin Butters lets
of
me be his
the
squire on
episodes of the
fly.
Come
show.
and seek justice for all races.
When I first played this, I will admit I hadn't seen a lot of South Park. I mean, I saw the first, you know, I don't know, 5 seasons probably. But playing the second one, there was so many, like, jokes and, you know, and things that I was like, I don't get this. I mean, it was still, you know, good. It was still South Park, but I felt kind of like I was in the dark on a lot of the jokes and references. And like I said, this one I don't think refers to specific episodes nearly as much as Fractured does, so... Anyway, here's another fast travel point. This is actually one of the hardest fights, I think, in the game, because it's kind of the first
These lands hold many dangers, new kid.
real fight that's
Yeah,
not
you
a
moved to the wrong
tutorial.
realm.
And it's against 4 guys, like...
Eat shit.
If you're not careful, you can easily, I think, lose on this fight.
Die, asshole.
Another thing about this game that I just wanted to mention is
You're hurt. This looks like a job for Paladin Butters.
you heal between fights all of your
Yeah,
hit
that's it,
points
little
and
buddy. Huh, that
PP,
fits. I better wait a turn before I do any more healing.
which is very different from most, you know, RPGs.
Feel my righteous fury.
And when I first played this, I didn't know that, so I'm, you know, trying to save my,
Hey, look, you're bleeding.
like, PP for, like, boss fights and
It
stuff.
looks bad. Here, take some of this magic.
This is kind of a tutorial, I guess, because this is all scripted.
Make sure you always carry a few potions. Just
You
don't
get bleeding, and then, you know, they explain the status effects and stuff like that. Let's see, this guy's basically dead, so I want to take him out. And... that's not good.
I'm rubber, you're glue.
Jeez. I think we want to take out this priest. Ooh, nice. For some reason, I'm usually pretty bad at the timing on Butters' stuff. Do I want a Rochambeau?
Man, I
I
could be
think I want a
watching TV right
Rochambeau,
now.
this guy.
Ah!
What a
He's
dick.
armored, but I think it'll at least stun him. And you can
There you go,
heal
pal.
me. Ah, see, that's what I usually do. I usually screw up. Or maybe it was because he had armor. I was gonna say I didn't do any damage. That could have been because he had armor. Let's do this. There we go.
I got your back, Joe.
Thanks, Butters. Alright, so... oh, nice. The other reason
That
I...
serves you right.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, it's weird that you heal between fights. When I first played this game, I was saving my PP for boss fights, and... took me a while before I well, I guess it didn't take that long, but you know...
Sorry, but we can't be friends until you have more friends.
before I realized that, like... you heal between every fight, so just, like, use all of your...
There's a professor of astrophysics.
PP and
That's a
everything.
professor of neurobiology.
This is one part of a side quest that you get later on. You have to take out, like, groups of homeless people. The mayor asks you to do it, and this is one of them, but you can do it
Feel my
early.
righteous fury.
Shoot.
Oh, come on!
I screwed that up. Oh well. It's best that they attack me, because Butters can just heal me for free. Ooh, nice. Now you can just heal me. And finish off this guy. Anyway, yeah, I used to play this game like so much.
Well, gee whiz, I hope I
I'm on
level up.
PS4 now, but I used to play it on Xbox, and I literally have probably gone through this game, I bet you at least 20 times in the past, but it's been quite a while since I played it, so I'm a little fuzzy on how I used to, you know, I had a pretty specific way I would do things, and I don't remember exactly how that is, but that's okay. We'll just kind of wing it. That's locked. That's locked. So yeah, another thing that they forgot, there's some houses that have some
faster at Facebook
There's a lot of
messaging
what?
than I am at speaking.
South
This
Parky
is
stuff.
so much faster if I friend you.
Anyway.
Are you new? Hey, that means you don't know anything about me, huh?
Ooh, I got a perk. This is also a good time to talk about another aspect of do apprentice first. So when you get friend requests, as you could see on this game, and when you get so many, see how it says up in the corner, new friends needed for next perk is 5. And that number goes up every time you get a new perk, so next time it'll be like 7 or 8 or something. But then you can choose a perk from this list. Also you have regular skills. You know, when you gain a level, you get a skill point that you can put into upgrading a skill or learning a new skill or whatever. In your inventory, obviously, you can equip different weapons, and your weapons have like attachments that give them different abilities and stuff like that. That was pretty much all taken out of Fractured. Which is, like I said, one of the other main reasons. I'd say the two main reasons are the storyline thing and the fact that they took all this stuff
Looking for
out.
Craig? Well, he can't play. He's in detention. Something about flipping off the principal.
We better get to the other guys first.
So we're supposed to get Craig, Tweak, and Token, and that's part of getting Craig. You have to go to his house, and then you get told that he's in detention, so... Anyway... But yeah, in Fractured, they, like, took out, like, you still gain levels, but... they really made it seem like it's more that you have more options than you really do, because gaining a level in that game, like you can level up, but the only thing leveling up does, I can't
While I would
talk.
prefer to explore strange worlds with you, it is illogical to abandon the bridge until the captain returns. The captain is my Bob. I can't go outside when she's not home. But the Federation has an urgent mission for you. A tricorder was left behind on the frozen planet of Hoth. Only it's not a tricorder, it's my
Hoth.
dad's iPad 2. I need you to beam down to the Omicron sector and locate
that
that device
Star
before it
Wars?
falls into Klingon hands. I think it fell out of my backpack near the church.
Maybe that's the joke. But you think
The
this
Federation
kid
is
that
counting on you to find that
is all
tricorder.
into Star Trek would know that. Anyway, yeah, so like when you gain levels on that game, all it does is it opens up new slots that you can equip badges. That whole game is about equipping badges. And equipping more badges makes you stronger in battle, which makes sense, but like leveling up eventually just opens up new slots for new badges, which just makes you stronger by equipping them. So it's basically, you know, a lot of games leveling up just makes you stronger, like, instantly. Just, you gain a level and you get stronger. And that's basically all leveling up does in Fracture, except they make it seem like you're doing more, because, you know, like, it gives you a badge slot, and then you equip another badge, and you can pick which badge you want. But basically, they all have numbers on them, and you just pick the one with the highest number. So it's kind of like a no-brainer. But like, the weapons and armor and everything you equip don't do anything, other than make you look different. So in this game, they actually have, you know, effects and stuff. And in Fracture, they just change your appearance, but that's it. They have no effect on the gameplay whatsoever. Plus they took out, like, the leveling up, you know, like I said, in this game you have the abilities, they took that out, and then the perks. They do have, like, a similar, like, thing where you can get friend requests, like on this game. It's just called Coonstagram, but it's the same idea, but, like, all the little, like, side quests and stuff on that game just get you more experience points. Which just lets you gain levels, which just makes you equip more badges. So like I said, this has more, like, I feel like there's more variety in what you can do, you know, as far as, like, leveling up goes and everything. Like, you get your perks and stuff like that, but in... I'll come back later. I gotta get behind that tree, but I don't want to deal with those elves right now. And I want to do this quick. There's a few items and stuff you can get in here. But, yeah, like, you know, that one, like I said, even all the little side quests, like getting extra friends on Coonstagram and things like that, all you really gain from that is experience, or experience points, which, like I said, just lets you equip stronger badges, which just makes you stronger in this game. Like I said, you can pick your skills and your perks, and they took all that out of the combat. The only real big advantage of that game is the combat is kind of cool, because instead of how it is in this game, you actually have like a grid, you know, like kind of a chess or checkers board that you can move around on, and your different abilities you get in the game, you know, have different, like, area of attacks and stuff like that. So the combat's more in-depth, which is cool. But yeah, like, you get, it's all, you know, superheroes, and you get, like, different abilities. As the story progresses, you unlock new, like, classes, and each class comes with a few abilities, and you can equip, you know, so many abilities. I think you can equip like 3 abilities, and then you get like 1 ultimate, which is a cool idea. But
come on a quieter day, I'll take you on a ride
as you go through the game, you unlock more and more
classes.
classes,
But you do have the key.
but you can still only equip 3 at a time. So at first, it's not so bad, because you get 3 abilities and 1 ultimate, but then when you unlock a second class, you have 6 abilities, but you can only pick 3 to use. And then eventually you unlock another class, and you have, you know, 9 abilities, but you can still only equip 3. So pretty soon it's like you have all these abilities that you want to use, but you can't.
Oh, what sad times!
So he wants you to find Jesus, so we're gonna go do that real quick. The summons in this game... Oh shoot, they're still there. The summons in this game are kind of weird compared to...
You found me! Tee
compared to, you know, other classic style RPGs. They're really weird in this game, the summons. Like, they're really powerful, but you can't use them against bosses. And you can only use like one per day of each summon.
Do not despair, for
So he just tells you to go find Jesus again. But yeah, it's kind of weird. That you can only use one per day, and then you have to like go talk to the person that gives you the item that lets you. There's his iPad. But you have to go talk, like, for this, you have to go talk to Jesus again. So like here, whoops, I'm gonna turn off the lights, and there he is.
Well done, my son. I hope you didn't peek. Remember, I will always be at the side of those who have found me. You can call me once per day with this, but I can't help against bosses. They're scary. Come find me again for another.
So yeah, it kind of explains. Summon items are consumed when used, but you can get another one from the person that gave it to you each day. So yeah, like, if you use it, you can't get another one until an actual day passes, like in the storyline. Like, it doesn't have a regular day-night cycle. Like, if you just wait, it won't just, you know, go to night and day. So once an actual day passes in the storyline, then you can go back and talk to Jesus again, and he'll give you another item that you can summon him with. Like I said, it's weird.
Well done. The galaxy is in your debt. Let it be known that I have been and will always
Once you
be
get used to it, you know, it just seems normal. But you know, at first, like, especially if you've played RPGs in the past and then you play this game, a lot of it's kind of like different, but it works really well. I obviously really enjoy this game. Alright, so I'm gonna go back up here. I suppose I can just go up the street. Let me check what time is it, because I have to make these videos an hour each. Got a little bit of time left.
Stan one time gave me the grossest wet willy right here.
So here's another fast travel. We're gonna
We must
unlock
get back to the
that.
quest at hand, my lord.
I know, Butters. This is one of those games that when you first, you know, get out into the open world, there's so much stuff you can do before you actually get to the storyline.
Hey, I guess I hit it a little hard at the bar this morning. Thanks for waking me up, kid.
So there, I got another perk, because I got enough friend requests. So I'm going to... the first two I always get are Apprentice, because it increases your maximum PP by 20%, and then Growing Boy increases your max health by 20%, and obviously that's just permanent through the entire game. It's a permanent 20% boost to HP and PP, so it's kind of obvious you should get those early on. So here's a little side quest you can do. You just take out these 4 rats in the cellar and you get some XP and some friend requests for doing this. Now, 2 of these rats, I know a way to actually kill them without even having to fight them.
I don't think I like you very much.
That's one thing in this game that you can do. But it doesn't seem to come up very often, is
Feel my righteous
you
fury.
can defeat it. I'll screw that up. You can defeat enemies using the environment without even having to fight them. But like I said, it doesn't come up often. Once in a while, I guess. But I'll show you how that works in a minute here.
Maybe now you'll turn your life around.
So like right here, if you shoot this jug, spill water, you can then shoot that electric sign and electrocute the stupid rat. See, there you go. I didn't even have to do the fight. You may be able to do that with all of these rats. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure. Whoa, get away from me. Also, as you can see, sometimes you can shoot them and it'll
Oh boy, bad guys!
it'll have the stun effect. It's only for one turn though. Where other abilities like my Rochambeau, as you can see, lasts more than one turn.
That was close!
Alright, so turn him into a bloody mess. And I think we're gonna do the same with you.
That wasn't so bad.
But
I know
yeah,
damage doesn't solve anything, but I kinda like it.
it's this game apparently had so many, let's see, there's another one, had so many issues when it was being developed. I guess like the company that was originally gonna produce it like went out of business or something. I think Silicon Knights, and it was delayed so many times. I actually made a joke about it, I think, on one of the
Damn
episodes.
if you ain't a noble knight after all. Alright, kid, here you go.
But I'm glad it eventually was made, obviously. So there we got two. Ooh, I'm just gonna run right past
Fuck
him.
you, asshole!
Nice. Alright,
Hello,
so
Jimbo and Ned. Well, what brings you here today? Business or pleasure? Or vengeance? Howdy there. Haven't seen you before. You must be the new kid that moved to town. And you ain't much I
Alright,
can sell
alright.
to 'em.
So when you're here, you want to buy the gas mask. And go to miscellaneous and buy this guide, because it will, let me sell this stuff. I never use flare, so I'm gonna sell all that and sell junk too.
You kill anything in that guide, you come back and see old Jimbo and Ned. The best part of hunting is bragging about it to other hunters.
So that's basically like a side quest where you have a bunch of certain spots in the game where you can summon like a rare creature that they're all being listed on the side there. The blood-sucking fruit bat, penis mouse, farm cow, and then after you defeat them you can go back to Jimbo and I don't even remember what you get. Okay, so this is, I think I have enough time to do this too.
Damn, Alright, welcome to Shitty One. Mongolian beef smell like a Rhino Richie's asshole.
So if you talk to him, you get a side quest where you have to go defeat the Mongolians in the tower next door, which is right here. And this is good to do because it will get you, you actually get a really good bow while doing this quest, plus completing the quest will give you a summon from Mr. Kim. So I recommend doing this somewhat early on. It can be kind of tough, but it's worth it. Man, I can't get the timing down for that, I don't know why. Ooh, look at that dodge. Or block, I should say. Whoops, screwed that one up. It's okay. What's with the hesitation after that? I guess we gotta attack you. Oh, come on, Butters. Alright. I suppose I could have healed, but I think we'll be fine. Alright.
Another victory for the good game!
So yeah, you'll get another summon from doing this. Also, use speed potions. I'm one of those types of people. I grew up playing a lot of RPGs, and I would always save, like, you know, items for when I really needed them, you know, for like a boss or something. And I would always, like, finish games like Final Fantasy with, like, you know, 15 mega elixirs, because I would always save them, you know. I'm like, oh, I gotta save them for the last boss, or I gotta save them for a really tough boss. And I just got into the habit of, you know, saving them. That I just got used to, you know, having a strategy in my fights that didn't include using the mega elixirs and stuff, and I would just forget to use them. So that's the bow I was talking about, the Mongolian bow. That's a really good bow. Oh, I need the key. Oh yeah, that's right, it's right there. I'm like, wait, where's the key? Derp. You can get a Chimpokemon here. It's funny, because I've played this game so many times, I've never got all the Chimpokemon. I don't know which one I'm missing, but to be honest, I don't really care.
Oh boy, a door puzzle!
So... anyway, yeah, so like, I never use items...
Surrender, or bad stuff will happen.
like, unless I really need them, so that's one thing that in this game I had to kind of train myself to actually use items, because, like, speed potions, you get so many of them.
Feel my righteous
You can only
fury.
hold, like, 10, I think. Ah, too late. You can only hold 10, and you find them all over the place, so I would... a tip I would give people is use your speed potions. Because if you don't, you're just gonna come across a ton of them that you can't carry, because you're already, you know, you're carrying the max. And the summons, too, it's hard, because the summons are the type of thing that normally I would save for a boss, but you can't. Because you can't use them against bosses, so that's another thing that, like, the first so many times I played this game, I pretty much never used the summons, because I would just instinctively save them for the boss fights, which you can't, so I'd finish the game and be like, oh, never used the summon. Oh, whoops. So... like this fight up here with the Mongolians would be a lot easier with a summon, but I'm pretty sure it counts as a boss fight. Whoops, what happened? Thought I... there we go. So, this fight isn't terrible, but, like I said, it would be a lot better if you could just use a summon.
I don't like being pushed around.
Yeah, see? Summons boss. Alright, so... actually, you know what? Like I was saying, I'm gonna use speed potions. Just because we're gonna find a lot more. I don't think you can stun these guys, but I still feel like Rochambeau does a pretty good amount of damage. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot to equip my Mongolian bow. Whoops.
By the hammer of just was seeing if it works.
That can do a ton of damage if you don't block it. That sweet and sour surprise. Oh, come on. Can't believe I screwed that up. So yeah, it's just, if you're good at the timing, you know, you can block their attacks and then use speed potions. This fight obviously wasn't too bad.
Well, that being grounded was nice while it lasted.
So, alright, I got another level, so I'm gonna upgrade my Rochambeau, which will terrify all enemies, inflicting defense down. And let's see, do I have, no, I don't have a perk, but I do want to equip my Mongolian bow. Also, I'm gonna modify it. Doesn't it have fire? Maybe not, I don't know. And I'm gonna modify this thing too. Anyway. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do it right, but I know there's a battle you can just run past right here. Let's see. And then we're gonna go back to Mr. Kim to get our summon.
Fuck you, asshole!
A lot of the enemies can be avoided in this game, which...
There you go, kid. All the shitty chicken you can carry. You do good work. I'll help you fuck up Mongolians anytime you want. Not bosses, though. They too tough. You call me with this. I give you 1 per day.
Alright, there you go. So, I think I'm gonna call that good for this video.
Sorry, I've already got friends.
We'll start recruiting. Well, I still have a few side missions I want to do first, but we'll start recruiting the people for Cartman in the next video. I think we'll get to that. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.